Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wanted to take a brief moment to talk a little bit about my guests from Southern Luzerne County, from the 116th Legislative District, the Fatula family. The Fatula family contacted me a while back, and they wanted to raise awareness about mesothelioma. And I know many of you legislators have heard oftentimes, you see it on commercials about mesothelioma. And the Fatula family are survivors of this aggressive disease. They have lost 3 family members to this mesothelioma, which is an asbestos-related cancer. And they're here today because when they requested that we raise awareness, we in the legislature did do that, and we passed House Resolution 957 in September, and the Fatula family wants to thank you for doing that and to ask you to go home into your districts and talk about mesothelioma and about this cancer, because in their family, what happened was their father many years ago had worked at a plant, and he would come home, and the girls remember, his daughters remember that there would be chalk in the morning when they would wake up, that there would be chalk covering clothing, that they would see the chalk covering the clothing. And what happened in the family is, it really is an aggressive cancer, but it does lie dormant for many, many years, so that people in Pennsylvania right now, your constituents that may be affected by mesothelioma, they would have no idea. And a doctor in Pennsylvania, unfortunately right now, due to a lack of research and a lack of education, if one of your constituents goes to them and they're not feeling well, something's wrong with their lungs, their stomach, their heart, they are often misdiagnosed, and there is a failure to diagnose this cancer that is in their body. So they will be treated the wrong way, and they'll go through surgeries that they don't have to go through. And in this family, in the Fatulas from Hazleton, Michael Fatula was the father, he was the worker, and unfortunately, this asbestos that came home on his clothing, he died from this. He was diagnosed in December of 2013 and passed away February 2014. His daughter, Cindy, she was diagnosed August 13th, 2010, and she passed away 2 years later after many surgeries and a lot of really, really terrible medical treatments that she had to go through, when the family says because of the lack of research, maybe she wouldn't have had to go through that. And then their aunt also passed away, the father's sister, November 2010, and she passed away right after Christmas. So we honor you, the Fatula family, and we do hold this in great importance, and we did pass House Resolution 957, and I just wanted you to once again stand so we can remember you and remember your family and what you've been through as we work in our jobs here in Pennsylvania. All right? Thank you for your advocacy on this issue, and thank you, Mr. Speaker.